Welcome back to our channel, where we shine a light on the machines that truly matter. Today we're diving into a fascinating trend. Brand new motorcycles that look 100 years old and people still love them. Imagine stepping into a motorcycle workshop, but something feels different. The bikes before you look like they've been pulled straight from the earliest days of motorcycling. Raw metal frames, distinctive angular gas tanks, and a simplicity that takes you back to when the first engines were mated to bicycle frames. But here's the thing, these aren't restored antiques. These motorcycles are being built right now, in 2025, in the heart of Indiana. Welcome to Janus Motorcycles, possibly the most intriguing motorcycle manufacturer you've never heard of. While other companies scramble to add touchscreens and rider aids to their bikes, this small American company is doing something completely different. They're building motorcycles that look like they could have rolled out of a 1920s workshop. But with a twist, they're brand new, handcrafted machines that merge century-old aesthetics with modern reliability. What makes these even more fascinating is that these aren't just showpieces destined for collectors' garages. People are actually buying these bikes, riding them, and falling in love with them. From their workshop in Goshen, Indiana, Janus is quietly challenging our assumptions about what a modern motorcycle should be. They're proving that in an age of increasing automation and complexity, there's still a place for motorcycles that celebrate the raw mechanical essence of two-wheel transportation. Today, we're going to explore how a small group of passionate craftsmen are building some of the most unique motorcycles in America, one hand-bent fender at a time. This is the story of Janus Motorcycles, where the past and present collide in the most beautiful way possible. Company origins and philosophy. Every great story has an unexpected beginning, and Janus Motorcycles is no exception. In 2011, in the heart of Indiana's Amish country, two unlikely motorcycle manufacturers started something remarkable. But let's rewind a bit. Richard Worsham grew up in an old Virginia cottage, surrounded not by motorcycles, but by architecture. His father ran a designer firm. His mother was an architectural historian, and young Richard spent his days sketching, building, and learning the fundamentals of classical design. Meanwhile, Devin Beek was developing a reputation as the go-to expert for vintage Italian mopeds, pushing these tiny machines to their limits through innovative performance modifications. Their paths crossed at Notre Dame, where Richard was studying classical architecture and riding a vintage Gelly two-stroke as his daily transport. Looking for someone to work on his temperamental moped, he found Devin. What started as a simple repair request evolved into a friendship built on a shared passion for two-wheeled machines. Soon they were transforming old mopeds into miniature Grand Prix racers, crafting custom expansion chambers and pushing the boundaries of what these small engines could do. This experimental phase led to their first creation, the Paragon, a hand-built marvel weighing just over 100 pounds. It packed a 74cc liquid-cooled two-stroke engine producing 14 horsepower, a remarkable achievement that hinted at what was to come. They named the company Janus after the Roman god of transitions, depicted with one face looking to the past and another to the future. This name perfectly captured their philosophy, creating motorcycles that honor the pure mechanical spirit of early motorcycling while incorporating modern reliability and craftsmanship. But Janus chose a different path from other manufacturers. Instead of chasing modern trends or simply copying vintage designs, they decided to build motorcycles that captured the essence of motorcycling's earliest days. Each bike would be handcrafted in Goshen, Indiana, incorporating both time-honored techniques and contemporary engineering. This approach meant staying small and focused. No mass production, no compromise on quality, and absolutely no shortcuts. They established a network of local craftsmen, including skilled Amish metalworkers, creating a unique manufacturing ecosystem with a 20-mile radius of their headquarters. It's a business model that probably shouldn't work in 2025, but that's exactly what makes it special. This dedication to small batch, handcrafted production has turned Janus into something more than a motorcycle manufacturer. They've become custodians of a nearly forgotten approach to vehicle manufacturing, where every machine tells a story and carries the mark of its makers. Each model in Janus's evolution reflects this devotion to craft. Their journey began with the Halcyon 50, a nimble machine powered by a 49.9cc water-cooled derby engine that captured the spirit of 1920s motorcycling. The Phoenix 250 followed, emerging as their sporty thoroughbred with its Dunstall-style tank and cafe racer soul. Built in numbers so limited that each became instantly collectible. The Halcyon 150 arrived in 2015, striking a sweet spot with its 150cc four-stroke engine and timeless aesthetics. Each bike showcased how traditional design principles could embrace modern engineering without losing their soul. While their origin story is fascinating, it's the motorcycles themselves that truly showcase what makes Janus special. Let's take a closer look at the machines that are turning heads in 2025. For 2025, Janus offers 3 distinct motorcycles that each tell a different story of vintage motoring. Let's dive into what makes each of these machines special. The Halcyon 250 stands as their signature model, and for 2025 it's more captivating than ever. Picture a motorcycle that weighs less than 2 average adults. At a feather-light 263 pounds, the Halcyon almost floats beneath you. Starting at $6,995, it pairs a 229cc air-cooled engine with a classic sprung saddle, and don't let its vintage appearance fool you. This isn't just another retro bike, it's a masterclass in purposeful engineering. While 14 horsepower might sound modest on paper, remember this. On a bike this light, every horsepower counts, and the Halcyon uses each one brilliantly. It'll cruise comfortably at 70 miles per hour while delivering around 75 miles per gallon, making it perfect for both city streets and backroad adventures. The magic lies in how Janus has married classic design with modern usability. The hand-formed fenders and timeless featherbed frame catch every eye, but it's the thoughtful engineering that wins riders' hearts. The air-cooled, carbureted single-cylinder engine isn't just chosen for its simplicity. It's selected because it delivers exactly what the bike promises: pure, uncomplicated joy. Whether you're threading through urban traffic or dancing through country curves, the Halcyon's lightweight chassis and responsive handling make every ride feel special. For 2025, they've even refined the ergonomics, ensuring that this piece of rolling artwork is as comfortable as it is beautiful. But what if you're looking for something that can venture beyond where the pavement ends? That's where the next machine of Janus comes in, taking everything that makes the Halcyon special and adding a dash of dirt road capability. Enter the Griffin 250. The adventurous spirit of the Janus family. For 2025, it evolved into something truly special, a scrambler that makes every dirt road look like an invitation to explore. Built for riders who believe the best stories happen when the pavement ends, it shares the same reliable 229cc power plant as the Halcyon, but wraps it in a package ready for dusty trails and gravel paths. At 267 pounds, it maintains that crucial lightweight character that Janus is famous for, while adding robust capabilities for off-pavement excursions. The Griffin's personality shines through in every detail. The higher 33-inch seat height and wider handlebars give it a commanding riding position, perfect for spotting the next adventure around the bend. Starting at $6,995, it offers dual-sport tires that grip confidently on both asphalt and gravel, while the rugged suspension soaks up the bumps that make adventure riding so thrilling. For 2025, they've refined the ergonomics even further with a redesigned seat that keeps you comfortable whether you're crossing town or crossing country lines. But what truly sets the Griffin apart is how it makes adventure accessible. Despite its ready-for-anything attitude, it remains approachable and manageable, a bike that encourages you to explore without intimidating you. It's proof that you don't need a massive adventure bike to have massive adventures. But for those seeking more power while maintaining that distinctive Janus character, there's another option in their lineup. The next machine in the product line takes everything special about its smaller siblings and adds a generous dose of performance. The Halcyon 450. At the pinnacle of Janus's 2025 lineup stands the flagship Halcyon 450, a machine that answers the question, what happens when you take everything special about a Janus and dial it up to 11? This isn't just a bigger version of their classic design. It's a masterful balance of power and poise. The heart of this machine is a purposeful 445cc engine that produces 30 horsepower, pushing the bike effortlessly to 90 miles per hour when the open road calls. But raw numbers only tell part of the story. Despite its larger displacements, the 450 stays true to Janus's lightweight philosophy. At just 345 pounds, still significantly lighter than most modern motorcycles, it maintains that magical agility that makes every Janus special. For 2025, they've carefully integrated modern conveniences like fuel injection and a digital display, but in a way that enhances rather than overshadows the bike's vintage character. It's like having a mechanical pocket watch with a perfectly synchronized quartz movement inside. The 450 represents something remarkable in today's motorcycle landscape, a flagship model that doesn't try to overwhelm you with technology or intimidate you with size. Instead, it offers a refined, more mature expression of what makes these Indiana-built machines so special. The perfect blend of classic style, modern reliability, and pure riding joy. Features. What truly sets these bikes apart lies in their construction. Each frame starts as aircraft-grade chromoly steel, hand-welded in their Indiana workshop. The fenders, hand-formed from flat sheets of steel using proprietary techniques. Even the fuel tanks are crafted by local artisans from aluminum, shaped to capture the timeless motorcycle silhouette. The customization options border on obsessive. Buyers can select everything from paint colors to pinstripe designs. Each bike gets hand-applied pinstriping by their in-house artist Kelly. Want a specific shade of green with golden pinstripes? They'll test and prototype it specifically for your bike. And speaking of unique builds, if you're enjoying this deep dive into American craftsmanship, hit that subscribe button. We've got more fascinating stories about hidden gems in the automotive world coming your way. Back to our story. Perhaps the most remarkable thing about them is their warranty coverage. The 250cc models come with a 4-year unlimited mileage warranty, longer than most mainstream manufacturers offer. The 450 includes a 2-year warranty. These aren't display pieces, they're built to be ridden and maintained by their owners. When it comes to maintenance, Janus takes a refreshingly open approach. Their bikes are designed to be understood and worked on by their owners. No specialized diagnostic computers needed, just basic tools and mechanical knowledge. They even encourage owners to perform their own warranty maintenance, believing that understanding your machine makes for better riders. The result? Motorcycles that blend the character of vintage machines with modern reliability. These bikes won't outrun a modern sports bike or outcruise a full dresser, but that's missing the point entirely. They're built for riders who value lightweight agility, mechanical simplicity, and the pure joy of motorcycling, without the headaches of actually maintaining a vintage machine. These specs and features tell only part of the story. To truly understand what makes these motorcycles special, we need to hear from the people who wake up every morning excited to throw a leg over their Janus bikes. The ownership experience. The typical Janus customer defies easy categorization. From seasoned collectors adding another gem to their garage, to first-time riders seeking something extraordinary. These motorcycles attract individuals who value craftsmanship over convention. As one owner puts it, every stop becomes a conversation starter. Testimonials paint a vivid picture of life with these machines. A 70-year-old rider declares his Halcyon 250 as the most comfortable and fun motorcycle he's ever ridden, while another completed a 1,500-mile coastal journey through Michigan and Canada with remarkable ease. These bikes prove particularly appealing to riders who appreciate mechanical simplicity, those who want to understand their machine inside and out. Another rider mentions that after covering over 14,000 miles on his Halcyon 250 and owning 40 motorcycles in his 50-plus years of riding, he considered this a very fair review. He acknowledged that these bikes might not suit everyone, but expressed his belief that more riders would enjoy them than they might realize. A former race bike enthusiast, now 74, captures the essence perfectly. I was a track day guy for years until a bad crash. What drew me to Janus was their philosophy. Riding a slow bike fast is more fun than riding a fast bike slow. Amen to that. I need a Janus. The purchase journey begins with a refreshingly personal approach. Buyers can explore builds on Janus's website, save configurations, or speak directly with the team in Goshen. A $995 deposit starts the process for 250cc models, while 450cc versions require $4,995. Each one receives dedicated attention from Kate, who manages the details and keeps customers informed throughout the build. As highlighted earlier, customization runs deep at Janus. Beyond choosing between the Halcyon, Phoenix, or Griffin models, buyers can select from various color combinations, pinstriping options, and practical accessories. The company welcomes special requests like custom logos or number plates, though they maintain certain boundaries. The frame and engine package remain standardized to ensure reliability and quality control. The build process typically spans 6 to 10 weeks, reflecting the handcrafted nature of these motorcycles. Each component moves through a network of local craftsmen within 20 miles of Janus headquarters, with daily milk runs collecting finished parts from various workshops, including their Amish partners. When delivery day arrives, owners can choose between two experiences. Many opt to visit the Goshen facility, touring the workshop and meeting the craftsmen behind their machine. For those unable to make the journey, Janus employs experienced drivers who deliver nationwide for a flat rate of $900, ensuring the personal touch extends beyond the factory floor. Real-world performance consistently exceeds expectations, especially in fuel efficiency. While EPA ratings suggest 70+ miles per gallon, owners regularly report 50 to 65 miles per gallon in actual use. The lightweight design proves surprisingly accommodating. The company's 6'6" co-founder demonstrates the Halcyon's versatility by riding from San Francisco to Brooklyn in just 6 days. Perhaps most telling about the ownership experience comes from an unexpected source: the Amish craftsmen who build these machines. Their involvement brings an old-world attention to detail that permeates every aspect of these motorcycles. As one owner observed, "It attracts admiring looks and questions wherever I go, but the real joy comes from the riding experience itself." The Janus ownership journey represents something increasingly rare in modern motorcycling: a direct connection to the people and processes behind the machine. Each motorcycle tells a story of American craftsmanship, carrying forward a legacy of hand-built excellence while creating new chapters in the hands of its owners. But do you know what makes creating this kind of passionate community? It isn't just about building great motorcycles. It requires a completely different approach to business. And this is where Janus gets really interesting: business model and market position. Janus Motorcycle stands apart in the motorcycle industry through its innovative direct-to-consumer business model. By eliminating traditional dealership networks, they create an intimate connection between craftsmen and customers that transform motorcycle buying into a personal journey. Their approach mirrors successful boutique manufacturers like On Point Manufacturing in Alabama, where small batch production and customization drive customer value. The Florence-based On Point Manufacturing demonstrates how direct-to-consumer models can revolutionize traditional industries. Their on-demand clothing production minimizes waste while maximizing personalization, principles that Janus applies to motorcycle manufacturing. This strategic positioning allows Janus to maintain complete control over quality and customer experience. Goshen, Indiana's manufacturing heritage powers Janus's success. The region's skilled workforce, proximity to Amish craftsmen, and robust supply chain network create an ecosystem where traditional craftsmanship meets modern manufacturing. Indiana's pro-business environment, including low corporate tax rates and manufacturing incentives, enables Janus to thrive while maintaining their artisanal approach. Their pricing structure reflects their craftsmanship-driven philosophy. The Halcyon and Griffin 250 models start at $6,995, with customization options ranging from $250 wheel pinstripes to $1,000 frame color changes. Each choice adds character. LED headlights illuminate back roads with modern clarity, while skirted fenders bring pre-war elegance. The model includes value-added services like first-year roadside assistance and comprehensive warranties. This commitment to quality craftsmanship has proven commercially viable. The financial trajectory tells a compelling story. Janus has received 40% annual growth over 5 years, reaching $2.8 million in revenue. The 2025 model year's simplified pricing structure, combining Origin and Classic lines, boosted sales by 30%. Their Discovery Days program, limited to 15 participants, transforms customers into brand advocates through immersive experiences combining test rides, factory tours, and founder interactions. Beyond the financial success, Janus's unique approach stands out clearly. Their market positioning becomes particularly striking when compared to Royal Enfield, their closest aesthetic competitor. While Royal Enfield offers traditional British styling at lower price points, Janus leverages three critical differentiators: weight, craftsmanship, and customization. The Halcyon 250's lightweight design sharply contrasts with the Royal Enfield Classic 350's 430-pound bulk, delivering superior handling characteristics and razor-sharp responsiveness. This dedication to craft extends beyond the motorcycles themselves. The Discovery Days program exemplifies their community-building strategy. These events, limited to 15 participants, transform the purchasing process into an immersive experience, combining test rides, factory tours, and direct founder interaction. They create brand advocates rather than mere customers. The program's success stems from its authenticity. Participants experience the manufacturing process firsthand and engage with the craftspeople building their motorcycles. Production scheduling balances craftsmanship with market demands. The 6 to 10 week build timeline, plus 2 to 3 weeks for shipping, allows for quality control while maintaining customer engagement through regular updates. This transparency extends to their component sourcing. They openly discuss their use of Chinese-manufactured engines, focusing on reliability and serviceability rather than origin mystique. Their warranty coverage, 4 years for 250 models, 2 years for 450, reinforces this confidence. This commitment to transparency and quality doesn't stop at production. It carries over into how Janus supports its riders. Numbers and strategies aside, there's something more profound happening in this small Indiana workshop. What makes Janus special? In the heart of Indiana's Amish country, Janus Motorcycles discovered an unexpected alliance that would define their manufacturing ethos. Within a 20-mile radius of their Goshen headquarters, Amish craftsmen create vital components using methods that bridge centuries. In small family workshops, heated by wood stoves, skilled hands transform raw materials into precisely machined components. These artisans, working with decades-old analog machinery, embody Janus's core philosophy: embrace simplicity, honor traditional methods, and prioritize craftsmanship over mass production. Every Janus motorcycle's journey is meticulously documented, from raw metal to rolling art. Kelly's steady hand applies pinstripes, turning powder-coated surfaces into personalized masterpieces. Local craftsmen shape handlebars and exhausts in their workshops, while the final assembly unfolds at Janus headquarters. This visual chronicle serves as both quality assurance and family album, documenting the birth of a motorcycle that carries its creation story in every detail. At Janus, customization begins with a personal connection. Each builder knows exactly who they're crafting for before the frame touches the build stand. Owners receive build albums showing their motorcycles taking shape, with vintage-style registration plates displaying their production numbers. As one owner noted, "In this fast-paced world, seeing our bikes being built, knowing the craftsmen were creating them specifically for us, that's friggin' awesome." The company's dedication extends to customer support with a radical approach to warranty service. Unlike traditional manufacturers, Janus empowers owners with detailed service manuals and direct parts support. Their YouTube channel transforms owners into confident mechanics through detailed tutorials, while live Q&A sessions create a virtual garage of knowledge. This combination of old-world craftsmanship and modern support creates a unique ownership experience that sets Janus apart. In an age of automation and complex electronics, Janus stands as a testament to the enduring appeal of simple, handcrafted motorcycles. Each bike leaving their Goshen workshop carries the pride of American craftsmanship and the soul of motorcycling's golden age. What's your take on this return to basics? Share your thoughts in the comments below and subscribe to the channel for more exciting reviews and insights in our upcoming videos.